loyalty pledge. Your boy, you see next how that mag and shoddy work. Can't rid this smell with bath and body works. It's sad and probably worse. First, the chroma spit. Wise guys do drive-bys and don't own a whip. Time come, divine sons need a song to rip. Thugs in harmony, cool, I got a bone to pick.
Vlogs, battles, music videos, interviews, and much more. Pushing the culture forward. No Mercy TV.
No Mercy. Trap New York shit. NoMercyTV.com. AR-16. How you doing, my good buddy? So, Twitter Spaces, man. They had your man under pressure. You feel me? They've been going in on this nigga for hours. It's probably, at this point, it's probably about a good 10 or 11 hours that AR-16 has been trying to explain and defend himself from insults and from threats that he, people were saying he's DNA tooth and shit like that. Bruh, come on, man. You serious? You serious? After we done spent all this time breaking down who DNA Tooth really is, we done exposed them. I done gave y'all the story about how I met his man Zay Smooth at my event. Zay Smooth walked up to me, he had the nigga with him. Yo, DNA Tooth dude, they making all the memes and shit. That's him. And it's the far right gangster nigga. You feel me? Dwayne Parks. You get what I'm saying? So we already know who DNA Tooth is. So why you would be in the spaces since like midnight last night until now trying to quote unquote clear your name or defend yourself? I have no idea why. And I have no idea why you let them niggas troll you for so long. Man, listen. So let's talk about it, man. One, AR-16 is not DNA Tooth. He's not DNA Tooth at all. You feel me? And it's funny because I see some people running with it. But damn, you was in your feelings that much? You was in your feelings that much that the one nigga who was actually willing to pay you at a time that nobody was paying you and put money in your pocket, you want to jump out the window like that over a joke? Come on, man. Y'all gotta spare me with the battle rap tough shit. Because number one, I don't believe no battle rappers. You feel me? I fought a blogger before I fought a battle rapper. You feel me? So I don't buy it. I don't care for it. The back and forth tough shit, it's cute to me. It's Teletubby. It's Care Bears. It's Winnie the Pooh. When I see battle rappers being tough online, I just want to pat them on the head and, the cute little battle rapper making his little threads. Oh, that's so cute. That's how I really be feeling in my mind. Like, I'm not trying to be funny enough. That's really how I process shit like that. Why? Because battle rappers don't be tough. You feel me? Like, tough shit, please. Why I look like arguing with a nigga on Twitter Spaces in front of 1,000 people? A nigga want to have a yelling match. I don't do yelling matches. I'm sorry. I don't do yelling matches. You feel me? Like, the last person that tried to quote unquote pull up ended up with 2 knots on his head. You understand me? So, that just goes to show you, like, I'm not with all that, super back and forth. Like, when it comes to the internet, everything is taken for a joke. Everything is taken for a joke. Even threats. Nigga said he gonna tie me up. He said he gonna look. AR-16 is about 100 pounds soaking wet, talking about he gonna tie up 400-pound Mercy. See why I'm laughing at this shit? This shit is not serious to me. This shit is all a joke. But I had to come clear this shit up because I want to get some facts straight. You feel me? Niggas record these spaces, niggas upload them. The space is already up with a nigga yelling 1,000,000 miles a second. You understand? And just putting a whole bunch of stuff out there that is not accurate. So let's be real about our interactions over the years, AR-16. Let's put real facts out. This ain't me trying to diss a nigga. I'm not mad at him at all. The nigga just got put in a compromising position, and he had no other way out. You understand? Like, he had to make it as believable as he possibly could, so he had to go the extra mile to, with the threats and all that other shit. Oh, please, we're not worried about that. But they gave you a chance to get up there, speak your mind, and tell your little story. And then they gave me the boot. All because I was initially trying to let the joke run on, but once you got into your feelings and start with the little threats and all that, that's when I'm like, okay, now this shit is not a joke anymore. You understand? So let's talk about it. For one, AR-16. I'm not mad at you over a battle that showed over going on 10 years ago. This was in 2014. This was when we were doing the whole faculty versus the world card, and I booked you in show off to headline. Now, it's funny that you put out there, you said that I paid you $300. AR-16, I did not pay you $300. I paid you $150, and that was the whole price that we agreed on. $150 wasn't your deposit. This is what happened. I reached out to AR-16. I booked the battle. At that time, we was always doing blogs for our events. So you know what I did? When I went to meet up with AR-16 to shoot the blog, that's when he got his deposit. Your deposit was $75. We shot the blog. He got his $75, right? We agreed to $150 in total for the battle, 3 rounds. He had a situation going on. He was going through some shit. He needed some money. He asked me, yo, can I get that over 75 before the battle? I'm like, all right, I'm still new to running the league or whatever, trying to do the good business thing. So you got a situation going on here. Here's $75. Cool. Now you're fully cashed out for your battle. Just do me a favor, show up for your battle, and that's it. You feel me? He doesn't show up for the battle, right? We there, we having our event, everything running smooth. Show off is there. AR-16 calls me, yo, I'm having trouble. I think he's having trouble, like, probably getting the babysitter for his son or something like that. Like, even me and Show Off was talking. We was like, yo, we'll come up there. Like, we'll bring the cameras and everything up there just to get the battle done. We had actually seen, he did battles outside type shit before. So we was like, yo, we could just roll up and get it done and, be out. He didn't want to do that, right? So over the following days, Show Off is, on social media going in on him, yo, you ducked and all this other shit, whatever. AR-16 calls me and, he's asking me about the Show Off shit. And I'm like, yo, what are you even talking about? Like, at the time I didn't see that, Show Off was on social media going in on him, but he was. So he hands the phone to his man. Mind you, I'm in the middle of my hood. I'm in Colonial Projects. I'm in the middle of the hood. I'm outside with niggas. We actually got the phone on speaker, right? And the nigga just start talking a whole bunch of blood and gangs and jail and all this other shit. I'm this, that, and the third from this part. I don't do that arguing shit with niggas, bro. I don't. That's always been me. Any situation where somebody's called my phone on some barking shit, you got 3 things that's going to happen. 1, I'm just going to hang it up. I'm just going to hang up on you. That's just 1. I'm not sitting there arguing with no man on my phone that I pay my phone bill for. You understand me? 2, you're going to get a whole bunch of sarcastic remarks. Oh, word? Damn, son. You're going to get that. Or you're going to get just me sitting there silent, just listening to you, just letting you talk. Just waiting for you to shut the fuck up. You feel me? I don't do that arguing on the phone shit. I just don't. I'm getting my blood pressure up and arguing with niggas over remote locations for what? I don't do that. You understand? Like, I'm a person who I'm used to action. You understand? When somebody starts to argue with me in person, that's when it's go time. You understand? But aside from that, I'm not sitting up there raising my voice and being all loud and yelling into my phone. And you look stupid doing that, especially outside in public. You feel me? So, I think at some point I just banged the phone on that nigga. Like, I didn't know who dude was from a hole in the wall. So what am I sitting there arguing with you on my phone for? So that happens. Mind you, this is 2014, right? AR-16 said that I seen him after the DNA Tooth blog and I ain't say nothing to him. AR-16, what have you been smoking? Because I did not see you after the DNA Tooth blog, and let me tell you why. I seen you in Lower Manhattan. When I was in Lower Manhattan, you want to know why? It was because I booked Jims versus Enes Ness was up at K Slay Studio, and I was going down there to meet with him. We was going to shoot the blog, get him his deposit, etc., etc. I'm down there. I'm waiting for Ness to come out. You show up. You there. You, then mind you, this is, if y'all go to YouTube, type in Jims versus Ness, y'all will see that this battle happened, I want to say 2016. It happened twice. It was first in Allentown. They had a disruptive crowd, so then we had to bring it back to New York, right? So this was like 2016, might have been 2017. But this was nowhere near the time of the DNA 2 shit. So when I seen you in Lower Manhattan, you walked up to me and you literally started rapping. I repeat, you walked up to me and started rapping. We were both by ourselves. You walked up to me and started rapping. You said something along the lines of, yo, something, I know you feel like I ran off with your money. And you was like, you got a straight face here, so I know it ain't funny. You was doing some shit like that, some hippity hip hop. Like, that's the type of time you was on. You feel what I'm saying? You sit up here and start freestyling this shit. I had to stop you and be like, yo, AR, chill. Like, it's good. Like, you literally started rapping for every dollar that I paid you. You feel me? And at the end of the convo, it was just yo, whenever you're ready to work, just let's work. You start telling me, yo, you had moved to Cali. You had to get your mind right. You had a lot going on, et cetera, et cetera. Never had no issue with you. I don't think I care about $150. Like, come on, son. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit is short change. Who cares about $150 from 10 years ago? Come on, man. Like, I didn't care about it 3 years after it happened. So to think I still care about it a whole another 5 years later, you bugging. You know, it's funny. Right now, we're probably on the anniversary of the day that I gave him that $75 deposit. This was in 2014. The event was actually, I think, in like April of 2014. So it's around this time that I booked the battle. You feel me? And I wasn't mad then. I don't get mad over no shows and shit like that. Like, it happens. You feel me? As long as we're able to make it up at some point, that's what it is. What I'm going to do, sit up here and cry, and I'm supposed to drag you by your arm and drag you to the fucking ring? Like, no. You feel me? You had some family shit. You know, we couldn't because y'all had whatever issue y'all had with Show Off doing his thing. And then we just kept it moving. Nobody went on no tirade about you. Nobody went on no rants. I never went on no FAR-16 campaigns. Why would you think that I'm still mad? You understand what I'm saying? They was in the spaces frying you all night. You were already upset. And when I came in and said what I said, even though I was joking, you took it personal. So you had to try to find a reason. You had to try to make it make sense in your mind. Yo, why would No Mercy do this to me? Nigga, I was joking along with everybody else. Ain't that what y'all was doing in the room? Now, after the fact, niggas put me on like, yo, earlier in the night, they was threatening to beat him up and all this other shit. Okay, so where was that tough guy energy for everybody else? Don't have picks. Having picks is sucker shit. You feel me? But, you know, even with me like that, again, that threatening shit, that was real cute and cuddly to me. You feel me? That shit was nowhere near. I don't take that serious. I don't take that personal. To me, it's just another battle rapper doing what battle rappers do when they get upset. You understand? I probably get threatened like twice a week on Facebook. Niggas come on my post arguing and they disagree with what I'm saying, so they start jumping out of pocket, and then I smoke niggas, and then they go into street mode, and I rep this and I rep that. I don't be giving a fuck about none of that. That shit means absolutely nothing to me. I'm from one of the areas of Harlem that at one time was one of the most dangerous. So I don't care. Tough shit don't mean nothing to me. Everybody's tough. Everybody bleeds. It is what it is. It's part of life. You know, so that's really it, man. You know, when you start, you know, spewing all these narratives and all these stories, you talking about, oh, I know where your job is at. Oh, you changed your position because I said I know where you work. I don't work there no more. Stupid. That was 10 years ago. You think I'm still at the same job that I worked at 10 years ago? Go over there. Since you say you know where I work at, go over there and pop up and ask if I still work there. You understand what I'm saying? But it's just like, bro, come on, man. You need to relax. You need to relax, bro. Nobody's mad about $75 deposits at all. Not 10 years later. Not 10 years later. I wipe my ass for $75. I'm not going to say I'm, you know, rich or nothing like that, but $75. I don't know when the last time I got paid $75 for something. Like shooting videos, running, like all this different shit that I'm doing. I have not seen oh, here's $75 for all your hard work. Like, come on, man. That shit don't mean nothing to me. You feel me? You got caught in a bad space. You got mad. You took it personal. I mean, if you were counting on my word that much to get you out of a situation, oops. Oh, well. Shit happens. It was a joke. If you can't take a joke, then you shouldn't be on Twitter. You shouldn't be on Spaces. You shouldn't be a battle rapper. Point blank in the story. You feel what I'm saying? So, but that's really it. You feel me? Like I didn't like that whole exchange because, especially I was just on Instagram Live with you and PC like a couple months ago. We were just talking about possibly getting y'all on the trap car. Y'all talking about doing 2-on-2s and all this other shit. So that's why I'm just confused. Like, where's all this extra animosity coming from? Niggas really be trying to dig for a reason to, appear tough in front of everybody. Like, I was the one person you was counting on to bail you out, and when I didn't, you tried to make a whole show in front of all these other niggas that been frying you all night. Do not fry me. Fry the niggas that's pinning that DNA 2 shit on you. It's a million niggas making posts, making graphics. AR-16 is DNA 2. There's a whole bunch of people with YouTube videos. You wanted me to bail you out like you my mans or something like that. Like, we have a rapport. We ain't exactly like, I don't have to come to your defense on everything. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I just so happened to be in a space. Somebody said, yo, Mercy, come up. I sent a request and I came up and I just added to the jokes. You understand? It's that simple. You feel me? But once you get on with all this tough shit and you're going to tie somebody up and, man, shut up with all that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nobody cares about that. But that's just it, man. I just wanted to come through and clear all this shit up because niggas just, it's just the corniness of battle rap as usual. You feel me? And I don't subscribe to none of that tough shit. That shit don't move me. Niggas done got clapped at events. Niggas done fought at events. That shit do not move me, son. That shit do not move me. I done seen way worse than that in real life. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I definitely just wanted to come and clarify it because, a couple people hit me up. Yo, AR-16, I seen the clip, you going off and blah, blah, blah. AR-16 is not DNA 2. Most of us know that. So when you talking this battle rap culture shit and you're following after the 2 or 3 fans that are acting like they believe it, then that's something you need to deal with. You understand what I'm saying? If niggas was threatening you over some shit that ain't have nothing to do with you, the first thing you should have did was get off that Spaces and get on niggas' lines. Yo, bro, please stop jacking that DNA 2 shit. That's not me. And if it's really that serious, like, niggas can meet up and, do whatever. That should have been your energy when niggas started threatening you over, the DNA 2 shit. But not for the nigga who just happened to join the space and just start joking around. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that, no. No AR-16. No. You feel me? So that is, my thoughts on that. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I will holler at y'all soon. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com.